Hello and welcome to PlayStation Grenade. It's increasingly common to receive AAA experiences from free-to-play games. Fortnite, Warframe, Destiny 2, Genshin Impact, and Apex Legends, to name a few. Now 2021 is here, I thought we'd look through 10 free games coming to PlayStation and other platforms over the next 12 months. As long as you keep in mind these games will try to get your cash through microtransactions, you'll be fine. Here's 10 free-to-play games dropping in 2021, and please let me know if you want content around any of these games. Let's do this! Let's start with the most recent announcement, Scavengers. Scavengers is described as a strategic survival battleground with heavy action shooter elements. Squads of 3 players must survive the harsh weather using campfires to keep warm and hunting animals for food. The action is both PvE and PvP, meaning there's AI hordes to fight in addition to other real-life players. We choose from a roster of explorers who possess unique weapons and abilities, and then we are thrown into this new world. Tactical intelligence and straight-up gunplay and melee fights are the addictive parts here, as you attempt to dominate in this frozen world. By the way, anyone else here feel cold when they play a game which has snow and ice in it? Okay, just me. Moving on. Scavengers is coming to PS4, Xbox One and PC, and recently there was a closed beta indicating the game is closer to fruition than we thought. With new game modes, seasonal objectives, characters, maps, enemies all regularly being updated and changed, Scavengers looks like a great free-to-play game with a huge amount of potential. The PvEVP element in which we fight mutant AI-controlled natives and other players is the bit that sounds most interesting if I'm honest. I'll keep you updated on Scavengers. Next, we have Roller Champions, a sports game which is free to play, but this sport is not what you may be expecting. Roller Champions is a 3-on-3 roller derby cross basketball hybrid. We first got to see this in 2019, but then the devs went away and will be re-revealing Roller Champions in early 2021. In the game, 2 teams compete to grab 5 points by throwing a ball into a goal. Here's the interesting part. By holding onto the ball and completing laps, the ball becomes worth more points when scored. But this also gives the opposition chance to intercept. Good old risk-reward in action. And just like Roller Derby, you can nudge, knock and tackle the opposition, so this could be a game to get your anger out in. At present, Roller Champions is coming to PS4, Xbox One, PC and Nintendo Switch gets in on the act too. Next up, we have Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, coming in 2021, and this one's a little confusing as it isn't Phantasy Star Online 2. A quick history lesson. Phantasy Star Online 2 is a huge RPG which has been around since about 2012, so almost 9 years now. Over those years we've seen Vita versions, we've seen PS4 versions, but only in Japan. Switch had an iteration, and a few months ago, EU players on Xbox had the chance to play. Let's clarify this. Phantasy Star 2 Online is a little messy, so this is why we're getting a new Genesis version, which will be released separately for all players on PC, Xbox, Switch and PlayStation. The latest trailer looks good enough to be a legit sequel, and Sega have stated this will be a whole new universe. The combat looks much improved, and visually, this is a beautiful looking game. I haven't played Phantasy Star since the Sega Dreamcast days, so my knowledge base is limited here. But like usual, I'll keep researching, and I'll let you know more soon. Next up, League of Legends Wild Rift. You've heard of League of Legends, right? You've likely seen the adverts and tried to understand what the heck is going on in a match. Yeah, me too. Well, 2021 will see the game redeveloped for a console audience. 2 teams of 5 players do battle and attempt to take down the opposition base all across a map full of monsters and runts. We get to choose our own champion, who has their own weapons and abilities and their own unique designs. This is where skins come into play. Tanks, healers, archers, mages, every class you can dream up is likely in this game. As League of Legends is made for a mouse and keyboard, the console version will see mild overhauls to allow for controllers and virtual thumbsticks. Personally, one of the reasons I never gave League of Legends a chance is due to the typical battles lasting around 40 minutes. Riot has noticed this and found a way to reduce this to around 20 minutes, which should better suit the player base. Does this float your boat? If so, be sure to check back with me in 2021. What's a free game list without a game I can't pronounce? Welcome, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Hinokami Kepputan. Sorry all Japanese speakers out there. This is the first game on the list, which is a PlayStation exclusive as Sony owns the rights to the franchise. And it doesn't look like they're willing to share, but there will be a mobile version too. Demon Slayer is shrouded in mystery right now. I can't even 100% tell you the genre of the game yet, as all we've seen are a few dev screens like this. Guess we wait and see. Let's stick with strange Japanese cultural things I don't understand. Next, we have the first game with a solid release date of March 24th, 2021. And it's also the game with the most ridiculous name you can imagine. Please welcome LoveLive School Idol Festival After School Activity Way Home Meeting. Yep, that's really the name, and it's made by Square Enix no less. A rhythm game with a way bigger fan base than I expected. It's basically teenage girls singing and dancing. I'm not judging you if this is your thing, you do you. Additional songs and costumes will be the microtransactions here. I'm gonna go before the FBI bust down my door. The next game on the list is an online RPG, Magic Legends, coming to PS4, Xbox One and PC. It's the stereotypical fantasy role-playing game with a darkness engulfing the world, and only you and your crew can save the realm. There are 5 classes to utilise, ranging from the Geomancer, who draws upon the power of the earth to pummel enemies with stone and lava attacks. The Mind Mage utilises psychic powers. Beastcaller is what your mum calls me. No, I'm sorry. Beastcaller has a huge spiritual axe and a fox companion. The Sanctifier uses bolts of light as weaponry. And finally, the Necromancer raises the dead hordes to battle on his behalf. Magic Legends has certainly come a long way since its reveal just under a year ago, and is shaping up to be a solid fantasy MMO RPG. What do you get if you cross Battle Royale with World of Warships? Most likely, Refight the Last Warship. That's right, a boat-based BR. 30 players helm ships ranging from destroyers to cruisers and fight to sink each other's battleships. With realistic physics and designs from real-world ships, Refight the Last Warship is trying to grab the attention of arguably the best warship sim, World of Warships, and throws the BR into the mix to find something new in this gaming space. Refight will be updated regularly, like you'd expect, with new game mode, ships, and other options. Right now, it's available on Steam and on PS4 in Asia, but in 2021, the game is coming to the West. So let me know if this one floats your boat. Hey, puns. Next we have Knives Out, yet another battle royale, which has been around for quite a few years. And like other games on this list, 2021 is the year it comes to console. I'll be using footage from the current PC and mobile builds to showcase this game. And as you can see, it sure is another battle royale. Knives Out is massive in Asia, with hundreds of thousands of people watching pro live streams. There's not much I can really say, it's just another battle royale, which wants to succeed in the West. Good luck, Knives Out. Does anyone play this on mobile already? Throw an opinion below. Is this something we should be hyped for? And finally, Caliber. Get your eyes around this. A special forces focused tactical shooter from the team which brought us World of Tanks and World of Warships. Caliber is a third-person team-based tactical action game which is currently in closed beta on PC, and to be honest is many months away from going multi-platform. But I wanted something with genuine potential to be my final pick on this list. Playing as different classes, we have medic, support, assault and recon classes, and we fine-tune our team to take on real-life opponents. The feel is much like CSGO, but with a third-person perspective, and has some of the unique abilities found in games like Valorant, but in a way more realistic way. Over time, the game will evolve and include military forces from all around the globe, kinda like how Rainbow Six Siege does this. I have high hopes for this game, and will keep you updated throughout 2021. It's been 10 months since the beta began, and thus more info should be coming very soon. Hopefully. Let's hope this is a high caliber game. More puns. So there we have it, 10 free-to-play games coming through 2021. Do any take your fancy? I'm looking forward to Scavengers, Caliber, and maybe even trying Roller Champions too. I'll be in the comments looking to see if you want me to make content about any of these games. Thank you for your time, much appreciated. I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. See ya!